Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Randy Orton, icon of WrestleMania. Randy is a powerhouse. He has one link, the Icons of WrestleMania link. That's the +1 MP per match. And he has the one set of gear, the Icons of WrestleMania gear. He, like all the others, is a promoter at 15K. Technician only, earn 40% more stipulation score from stipulation battles. Um, Let's get in here and take a look at Randy's moveset. I'm going to do a 3-star, a 4-star, and 2 5-star builds for you guys. We're going to start off with the 3-star. It's the RKO 12 MP red move. Deal 74k damage and destroy a random 3x6 area and pin the opponent. European uppercut 8 MP purple move. Deal 39k damage and choose a 5x2 area to destroy. The Scoop Power Slam, 3 MP purple move, deal 21k damage, and make 2 random gems into blast gems. For the entourage, we're going to be running with Woods for more purple MP to start. Rusev, so we're making 3 more blast gems, so we're making 5 total. Typhoon, so red gems do 15% more damage, and blast gems do 25% more damage. And this one, because we're destroying so much area and gems, I went with Lacey Evans for purple, and green gems do 20% more damage. My Ray is also not 9k. If Ray was 9k, I'd get the extra blast gem, and I'd be using Ray. So if you have Ray at 9k, go ahead and use Ray. We're going to go against AJ on the road. He is strapped. We are not. We do have class advantage. And I'm starting with +2 MP from tour perks and +1 on a color match. Randy's a little bit board dependent, a little bit RNG. He is pretty heavy gem based and we're not strapped, so it does make a big difference. This, however, is a wonderful starting board. It's really about impossible to do much better than that. All 3 moves are full now. So normally the moves probably aren't going to be full at the same time. Depending on where they are might depend on what move you do. For example, destroying this is going to get a lot of purple, so it could refill the purple. Not really going to get any red. So I think I'm going to go this route at this point instead of the finisher. I think this will net us the best return. Oh, we didn't force a pin either, so hey, that's going to work out okay. Let's hope we can catch some of these. Not so much. Do have the purples refilled though, which is perfect. Well, you can see when it goes right, he does do a decent amount of damage. So a lot of his movesets, Double Fury would certainly be the way I would build him. And this one is no exception. I would definitely Double Fury this moveset. Again, we're keep those purples refilling. AJ doing his normal AJ thing here. And big cascade for him. Might be able to put him away here. Okay. If not, it'll be next turn. So you can see when we started out hot and we're hitting our colors on the board and stuff, the damage went pretty quick. But since then, it's fell off considerably. So it is a little bit board dependent, and with all the destroys, it would be a lot better strapped up, especially against a strapped opponent. On the plus side, though, we're going to get to hit the RKO. And it certainly is the 3 most dangerous letters in sports entertainment. And he's almost dead, so we get the sweet WrestleMania taunt. I love that. Okay, so that's the 3-star moveset. We're going to move to the 4-star. And we'll end up bringing in what I consider his most powerful move, and that would be his submission. Which you don't really think of Randy as a submission artist. But this single leg Boston Crab is pretty nasty and very effective. Okay. We're going to keep the RKO because I like to RKO people. We're going to move in the single leg Boston Crab and the standing drop kick. So you know about the RKO. The single leg Boston Crab 8 MP blue move. This is the 4-star move. Submission generates 6 random submission gems and do 29k damage for 4 turns. While submission gems are on the board, remaining gems turn into blast gems. And then the standing drop kick 6 MP red. Deal 35k damage and make 6 random gems into blue gems. For the entourage, we're going to run with Sting as he gets us closer to the RKO. And also has the standing drop kick ready to go right away. We are going to try and take more advantage of this powerful submission, so we're going to go with Eddie. So that we get 3 extra turns for a total of 7. That makes it 210k damage sub. Also, we'll drain AJ. We're going to keep Typhoon, and then we're going to switch out Lacey for Hall of Fame Sting. He is pretty rare, a lot more common now than he was a couple months ago, but still pretty rare. Usually try not to use rare trainers. That extra gem is pretty helpful, though, in this case. All right. So ideally, you know, we're going to get a blue match on turn 1, have the sub ready to go, get those blast gems on the board, and then hit the RKO and destroy a bunch of the blast gems. Got some blue on the board, so we may get a connection. Okay, so we don't. However, we can do this. And at least not leave. He still picked up some blue. Okay. So we got the sub ready to go. Next turn, AJ's going to make all of the yellows blue. And he's going to get a blue match. And then he would hit his turn 8 color gems into purple. I don't really feel like taking damage right now, so let's just hit the sub and drain him. I do have the red match, which was tempting to take. Then I'd eat the damage. But there's a chance he'll overwrite some of the blast gems with this move too, because they are random. So we'll just go ahead and sub him down here. Okay. Looks like that yellow match is going to work out just fine for me. You can see AJ, he got drained, took a lot of his life. I'm going to go ahead and hit the blue random, because if we don't make a connection, at least there's a lot more gems on the board that are blue to give us a chance to fill the sub. Like that. So again, we're able to control the board, keep AJ from hitting his moves, not take very much damage. His blue move was ready, so go ahead and hit the sub again. If he wasn't ready, then I might delay a turn, get closer to refilling to recycle. He's going to be just about dead by the end of this sub, though. Of course, he gets a massive cascade. Let's see what to work with. Not enough to probably keep him down. Almost, so we will take a little bit of damage now. This will finish it though. So again, a lot of randomness, a little bit board dependent. The sub does minimize a lot of that though. Okay. So next moveset we're going to run is we're going to go to the 5-star moves. And this is a tricolor 5-star build. So initially the 5-star move may not look that impressive, but it is pretty cool. We're going to keep the RKO. We're going to move in the superplex, which I haven't shown yet. And then we're going to bring in the exploder suplex. This is the 5-star move. It's a 2 MP red, deals 17k damage, and makes 6 random color turn gems into blast gems. By itself, it doesn't sound that exciting. With the superplex, though, it's pretty cool. So the superplex deals 60,000 damage and make 8 random gems into 4 turn juggernaut gems that will deal 0 damage and make 1 random gem into color turn gem on every countdown turn, and deal 0 damage and destroy 1 random blast gem at the end of the countdown. So that'll throw a bunch of color turn gems out, and this will turn them all to blast gems. Well, 6 of them to blast gems every turn. So it's pretty cool. Works pretty solid. So for the entourage, we're going to bring in Batista for some red move damage. I want to buff the RKO a little bit. Now, ideally at 9k it would be better because he would add an extra red MP, which would help to get to the RKO. Then we're going to bring Lawler in for more blue to start, get closer to that suplex. We will need a blue match to get this suplex going. We're going to keep Typhoon, and then we're going to bring Rhea Ripley in because we want a better chance at that blue match to start, and she gives us a 20% more chance on the starting gem board. So going to get her in here. It's funny, using or could use a lot of trainers on this build at 9k that I don't have yet. Rhea, Ray, Batista. Clearly I need to work on those guys. All right. Let's get out here and give this one a shot. Again, hitting a lot of gems, so I would go Fury with this build as well. So no blue on turn 1. The board is extremely dry, so we'll play defensively and see how that goes. Also don't have the blue on turn 2. So AJ's going to turn yellows blue. He's going to get a blue match there. Not much I can do about it. Okay, now we're ready to start rolling. We have our Superplex ready. It's going to get our Juggernaut gems out. So this is kind of nice. Can get blue and red here. Now we can start turning these into blast gems. That was very nice. All of our moves are full. So ideally we want to hit the RKO like the other build and catch those blast gems. Not a lot of blast gems on the board at the moment. But that's not going to hurt. Okay. Go ahead and get our Juggernaut gems back out. Get our blast gems. And hit our RKO. And miss most all the blast gems. So again, it's the luck of the draw with the random moves. The last moveset coming up is my favorite. It's the most consistent by far. Sometimes it seems like AJ just hits moves for days. Okay. How do I want to do this? I need 2 red, so I guess I will just go this route. Since we'll be able to finish it next turn. So not the prettiest win, but it is a win. And that was the Juggernaut gems going off, destroying the blast gems. All right. So this one coming up is my favorite moveset. We're going to use the sub in conjunction with the 5-star move and the Juggernaut gems. It's very board control. You can actually run it starting out like dual MP. I tried it running Soccer Mom AJ and starting with the sub right away turn 1, which you can do too. This ends up being faster damage once you get started because the extra turns from Eddie on the sub add up to a lot of damage. So you can do it this way or that way. So we're just bringing the single leg Boston Crab in for the RKO. So it's still doing the sub. Everything else stays the same. And we're going to take Batista out and move Eddie back in. Okay. So looking for that blue match turn 1 again. And we do have it. I like doing the superplex first, even though some of them might get hit, might get broken. That way, when I start next turn after the sub, I'm making blasts already and working towards recycling. So I like them on the board first, then I hit the sub. 7 turns at 30k a turn. Start that HP drain on AJ. Okay. Now we should be able to do something here with all these blast gems. You would think. Not quite so much, though. Can get some blue, though. Take the blue again. Sub's ready. However, AJ is going to get to hit us. Could have saved that for after the sub. Depending on what this looks like. I mean, he's going to turn 8 color gems into purple gems, probably fill his purple, so I guess I'll do the sub. There's going to be a lot of blast gems on the board, and those ones that are at 1 are going to blow up blast gems, so should get a decent chain reaction on our next turn. Yeah, it's okay. Man, AJ is just getting really lucky tonight. And that should do it. So Randy is an interesting card. Oh, never mind. AJ continues to hit massive cascades. Randy's an interesting card. A lot of boom or bust capability. Not my favorite style. So he probably won't be on the top of the list for me to target first for the new promoter cards. But he's a solid card. He's definitely fun to play. Move animations are awesome. Just a little more random than I typically like. And, yeah. This was a really not good ending. Ran out of steam here at the end. But make sure and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know which build you like the most. And which icon you're thinking about going after first. Oh man, those are so cool. I am still looking at going Batista first. We'll see if that changes as I do the last few previews. But yeah, Randy Orton looks awesome, fun to play, not bad, not amazing, you know, a solid powerhouse. A little bit too boom or bust for my taste. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and good luck out there.